Hear more safe stories at endfamilyfire.org. Brought to you by Brady and the Ad Council.
Communication Federal Credit Union has all the tools to make your financial life easier. From Visa debit cards to mobile banking to home and auto loans, they have you covered. Stop by any CFCU branch across Oklahoma and experience the Communication Federal difference. Federally insured by NCUA. Cincinnati leads the Cowboys 11-6 with 11 minutes, 15 seconds remaining first half here in Kansas City. The Cowboys are only 1 for their last 8 from the field, and they've turned it over 6 times. So you feel like being down 5 is quite fortunate.
Yeah.
Cincinnati just 1 for their last 9 from the field, and they have 5 turnovers.
You know, I hate to say this, John, somewhat stereotypical, but it's played out this way. This looks like the first game of a conference tournament on a Tuesday morning or lunchtime, if you will. It's sort of it's what you picture in your head as something that could happen, although oftentimes that's off base. But unfortunately, this sort of follows that stereotype.
Yes, when you have teams not able to score the basketball, and for all the way that Cincinnati started, making the 3 threes, and all the offensive rebounds they've grabbed, they've gone scoreless in the last 3 minutes, 5 seconds. The Cowboys haven't scored in 4 minutes and 8 seconds.
Yeah, the court here in Kansas City is really interesting. It's like several Roman numerals of 12 all the way down the floor. Might have also been a computer language on the old Tandy computers back in the 90s, or actually back in the 80s. Not sure about that. That's over my head. It's 11-6. Khalil Brantley had the ball slapped away from him by Thomas into the backcourt. He recovers. Floats it to Pat Sumnick. Cowboys need to get something going offensively. It's been a struggle. Left wing, Bryce Thompson. Bryce hasn't scored yet. Left wing, Avery fumbled the ball, got it back, drives it left, goes baseline into a double team. Now he shoots and banks it off the glass. No good, but a foul called. Chichi was fouled on the play by Skillings and will shoot 2. Kind of a quirky play there, yeah.
There wasn't a whole lot of rhythm to that play, but you were able to maintain possession. Chichi with a chance to get it to within 3.
You know, John, they had Chichi in a bad place there, and then I guess maybe it was Skillings that backed off and gave him a gap.
Yes.
Chichi makes the first free throw. It's 11-7 with 10:54 to play. We are on pace for a game in the 40s.
You know, Cincinnati defensively overall has done a really good job as James comes in and Skillings sits down. But they've done a really nice job of limiting Bryce Thompson's touches.
They have. Bryce hurt them on Saturday with 17 points. Second free throw missed. Rebound Bandego of Cincinnati. Bryce actually 16 points, I beg your pardon, in the game on Saturday.
They have the Cowboys' first 10.
Here's Thomas, foul line left, shoots a jumper and scores. First basket for Thomas. 13-7, Cincinnati by 6. Chichi Avery, top of the key right. Right wing to Bryce Thompson. He drives it down the right side, misses a layup. Rebound Bandego of Cincinnati. Outlet pass to Dede Thomas. Down the floor, Lukosius in the right corner. Feeds a cutting Betsy, but the ball slapped away from behind by Thompson, out of bounds underneath. It'll be Cincinnati ball.
Well, Bryce with an opportunity, saw an angle, but that was a tough shot with the left hand. Bandego's presence down low affected that one. Bandego will sit down and Dylan Mitchell in, so Cincinnati significantly smaller. Cowboys are too.
Well, let's say this. The question of Cincinnati motivation has been answered.
Yeah, no question about that. Now,
here's Betsy for the Bearcats. Right wing to Dede Thomas at 6'1". Defended by Thompson. Left wing to Betsy. Sumnick covers him. Betsy rises up, shoots for 3 over Pat. Misses off the back of the rim. Offensive rebound to Mitchell. Another offensive rebound for Cincinnati. Mitchell backs into the paint on the dribble. Spins baseline side. Gets to the rim and lays it in. 15-7, Cincinnati. On the other end, Newman drives, shoots, and misses, but a foul called. Newman will be at the line to shoot 2. That may be your best chance to get easy baskets because there have been none for Oklahoma State so far.
Yeah, I agree, Dave. You got to push it, get it down there before they can get set in the half court.
Newman at the line shooting 2. Cowboys 2 for 4 so far today. Cowboys went to the free throw line only 17 times Saturday. I think they'll have to exceed that to win today, and Newman misses. Making matters worse, the fact that Oklahoma State is 2 for 5 at the line.
Reed back in. Betsy comes out. Cowboys go really small now. Sumnick out, and so you have Dean and Brantley, Newman, Thompson, and Avery. So Chi-Chi Avery's your tallest player on the floor. Score remains 15-7 Cincinnati. Newman makes the second. First point of the game. It's 15-8. Reed dribbles across the timeline into the front court for the Bearcats. Those are to Jizzle James. Points have been fairly evenly distributed for the Bearcats. James drives it left, gets to the rim. Layup blocked off the glass by Thompson, but rebounded by Mitchell. Out it goes to Day Thomas, 11 to shoot for the Bearcats. Thomas on the dribble left wing. Tries it to the right. Right wing to Reed. He drives, he spins, he shoots in the paint and scores. Mitchell kept that alive again. 17-8 Cincinnati. Chi-Chi Avery, shot fake, one dribble, deep three, top of the key, good! Chi-Chi for three. 17-11. Cowboys are barely staying afloat here in the first half. They've dodged a lot of problems. Now Dean slaps the dribble away from Jones. Arturo has it. Lob pass down the floor to Avery. Shovels it to Thompson. Left-hand layup good. There's Arturo Dean impacting the game again. He got to spend a significant amount of time on the bench, catch his wind, and he's charging up his teammates. Suddenly 5 straight points by Oklahoma State makes it a 17-13 Cincinnati lead. Here's Day Thomas, way outside left wing, gets a screen from Mitchell. Boy, Mitchell was wide open, peeling to the basket. Now he finds Lukosius. He drives it left, and we have a foul on the floor at the 8:21 mark. On whom? It's on Bryce Thompson. His first. Team foul number 4 on the Pokes. Tried to play Lukosius to his left hand, and Lukosius went right at him. Cowboys have turned it over 6 times. They've been out-rebounded 15-9. They're shooting 28%, and they're only down by 4. 17-13. Inbounds to Thomas, and now Khalil Brantley trying to get through a screen set by Mitchell is called for a foul. Team foul 5. And the first on Khalil. Dave, you rarely see that. You rarely see that called. And a technical foul on Arturo Dean, I believe. Is it on Arturo or Brandon Newman? Yes, it's on Arturo Dean. And he's frustrated with the call. Because how many times do you see a guy fighting over a screen and the whistle's not blown? James at the line, shoots the technical and makes it. Cowboys seem a little bit frazzled, John. I think they're frustrated by shots not falling, for starters. And the fact that Abu Usman is on the bench in foul trouble. James hits the second, so. Well, you'd had to work really hard to get it down to 4. Now the 2 free throws push the lead back to 6, and Cincinnati will have the ball as well. So you really hurt yourself there. Yeah, I'll go back to that, though. Fighting over the screen, Dave. They let that go 9 times out of 10. Cincinnati inbounds to Skillings, right wing. He drives it down the lane, attacks, kicks it underneath to Mitchell, cutting down the baseline, and he dunks it in. Cowboys got broken down, and there's Skillings getting to the rim. And you know what, John? They're driving a lot more today than they did in Stillwater. Avery, deep 3, top of the keys, an air ball that goes untouched out of bounds to Cincinnati. And the Bearcat lead is 21-13. Are you noticing that? Yes, yeah. Much more assertive. Especially when they got the Cowboys kind of scrambling defensively, because OSU off the ball screens is forcing them way out high, but it also opens up the floor for guys to be able to drive. Well, and you've seen Mitchell flash down the lane a couple of times out of that double team. Mitchell's been the most important player for Cincinnati so far, Dave. He's been very, very active. Yeah. Here's James, left wing, rises up, shoots for 3, misses, rebound, Brandon Newman of the Pokes. 21-13, Cincinnati leads. Khalil Brantley dribbling into the front court, a diagonal dribble over to the right side. Top of the key, Arturo Dean to the left side to Newman outside the arc.
Left wing Bryce Thompson. A jab fake. He tries it right. Runner from 10. Missed. Rebound Skillings of Cincinnati. Every shot is obstructed. Outlet pass to Day Thomas. Right side 15-footer. Tough shot. Missed. Rebound Mitchell again for Cincinnati. To Reed. He tries it left. Missed the left-hand scoop layup. Ensuing rebound to Brandon Newman of Oklahoma State. Outlet to Arturo Dean. Arturo into the front court, and he's fouled and will have a media timeout. Cincinnati has out-rebounded Oklahoma State 18-11. The Cowboys are shooting 25% from the field. Consequently, with 7:11 left to play in the first half, Cincinnati leads Oklahoma State 21-13. This is Cowboy basketball from Learfield.
Here at OSU, even in the chill of winter, our drinks bring the heat and a wild streak. Beatbox Party Punch delivers a bold 11.1% ABV with mouth-watering flavors and a resealable cap. Perfect for celebrating courtside or cheering in the stands. Seltzers and light beers, they leave you feeling bloated. Beatbox? It's the low-sugar, high-energy punch that keeps the winter festivities going strong. Bundle up, sip smart, and bring the energy, Cowboys. Please drink responsibly. Must be 21 or older.
Ever misplace your debit card or notice suspicious transactions? Freak out no more with the new Card Control Gateway from Communication Federal Credit Union. With the Pay Me debit card from CFCU, you can block cards and limit purchases in real time. With just one tap, you can freeze your card, set alerts, and spending limits on your own. And when things are under control, you can unfreeze or modify card settings. Find out more with a Pay Me debit card only from Communication Federal Credit Union. Must be enrolled in CFCU Digital Banking to activate controls. Federally insured by NCAA.
Whether it's a long line at the amusement park,
45 minutes.
waiting to get inside the club, or getting stuck at the DMV. Nobody likes to wait. Mercy is eliminating the wait for great health care. Our online tools mean you can get the care you need now. Mercy Now. More of what you need now. Visit mercynow.net.
Hey fans, remember, win or lose, you're a winner at Sonic. Feeling thirsty? Grab your favorite drink for half price when you order through the Sonic app. That's right, soft drinks, iced teas, slushes, and more. Sonic is the ultimate drink stop, so download the app and sip away. Restrictions may apply. Cincinnati has controlled the pace and has been the more aggressive team, and the Bearcats lead the Cowboys 21-13 with 7 minutes 11 seconds remaining first half here in Kansas City in the opening game of the Big 12 tournament. Dylan Mitchell has been the leader for the Bearcats. 7 points, 7 rebounds, 5 of them on the offensive end. As a team, Cincinnati out-rebounding OSU 18-11. 7 offensive boards for the Bearcats, 6 second-chance points. The Cowboys have 3 offensive boards and 2 second-chance points. Josh Reed with 7 as well. They tie for game-high honors right now. Between the two, Reed and Mitchell have 14 points and 10 boards. Dave, those are the slashers, the kind of role players that we talked to Coach Lutz about this morning before coming over to the arena as guys who can make a difference, because even though they don't get as many shots up, you look at them, they're very efficient right now. 6 of 9 from the field, 2 of 2 from three-point range. That's the difference.
Oh, yeah. Mitchell had just 4 points and 4 rebounds on Saturday in Stillwater, and look what's happening. James and Thomas have taken 10 of their 23 shots. That's about, what would you say?
About on pace for what they normally do.
Well,
it's a little more than,
usually
well,
60%.
That's right. It's a little more than 40%.
So it's quite a bit less, which we felt like if they took 60% of their shots today, they'd lose. Well, they haven't, and they're ahead. Here's Dean driving in the paint to Sumnick. Fakes, jump hook over. Bandago misses. Pat gets its own rebound, gets it blocked off the glass by Bandago, but it's out of bounds to the near sideline. It'll be Oklahoma State ball.
Well, the initial move there by Pat getting into Bandago's chest kept him from being able to get up to block the first one.
Now 4 for 18 shooting for Oklahoma State here in the first half. Cincinnati not much better. They're 8 of 34. 8 of 23, rather, 34%. Cowboys will inbound right sideline. Down the court from us. Right wing Arturo Dean. Arturo will try for 3, and he scores.
Used a screen from Sumnick.
Arturo Dean, a 29% three-point shooter. Drains the third three-point basket for Oklahoma State today. It's 21-16 Cincinnati with 6.5 to play first half. Here's Mitchell, who's killed the Cowboys early in the game, and he's called for traveling. And Cincinnati turns it over for the 7th time.
Good job by Brandon Newman of getting back off of that ball screen to get squared up defensively.
21-16. Despite the struggles, the Cowboys are only down by 5. Here's Sumnick right wing, and Abu Usman has spent much of the first half on the bench. Foul line right, Thompson shoots the open jumper and scores. That's the second basket for Bryce Thompson, and it's a 21-18 Cincinnati lead. Jizzle James on the dribble. Right wing to Reed, outside the arc, defended by Keller. Reed with a 4-inch height advantage, takes him on the drive, backing him into the paint, spins, in a bit of trouble. Out it goes to Mitchell, top of the key. Shovels it to Jizzle James, 10 to shoot. James, top of the key, defended by Newman, takes him on the drive, stops foul line right, spinning jumper, missed. A terrible shot, rebounded by Jamyron Keller of Oklahoma State. Keller down the floor to Dean, to the right corner to Newman. 3-point jumper, missed short, rebound Skillings of Cincinnati. And the Bearcats will counterattack from right to left. It's Skillings into the front court on the dribble. Bounce pass to Mitchell, right baseline. Just outside the block. Back half turned against Newman. He backs him into the paint on the dribble. Takes it to the rim. Lays it off the glass and in.
Use that size and strength and good spacing.
And a long pass down the floor, deflected away by Dago and taken by Cincinnati. Mitchell on the other end. Tried to find a cutter under the basket. The pass deflected, taken by Jamyron Keller. 23-18 Bearcats. On the other end, we have a foul on Mitchell reaching in against Brandon Newman.
It's a first on Mitchell.
5:15 to play first half. Cincinnati leads 23-18. That's team foul number 6 on the Bearcats.
Remember, Dave, I don't know, did the Cowboys even get into the 1-and-1 until about the last minute of the first half, or did they get in at all?
I don't think they got into the bonus at all. Maybe at the very last moment you had those 2 late fouls, I think, on Skillings. Here's Sumnick, foul line right. Hands it off to Thompson. Defended by Mitchell on a switch. Top of the key to Newman. Left wing Arturo Dean. 10 to shoot. Arturo fakes. Drives past Reed. Gets into the paint. Ball swiped away and stolen by Jizzle James. That's Cowboy turnover number 8. Down the floor to Reed. It's a 23-18 game. Just inside 5 minutes to play first half in Kansas City.
Got a mismatch.
Jizzle James drives, tries to feed the cutter. Skillings almost threw it away. It's deflected into the hands of Reed. 6 to shoot. Reed spins, attacks the rim, spinning left-hand layup. Good. Foul called, and count the basket for Josh Reed.
Cincinnati quicker to the basketball. Keller picks up the foul.
Cincinnati 2 for 2 at the foul line. Griffith is in for the Bearcats. And Reed makes the free throw.
Just like that, it's back up to 8. And Arturo Dean back out on the bench.
Yeah, John, it's what's scary is you're fighting like crazy just to stay in the game. Now, the good news is you could be down a lot more. It's really sort of a double-edged sword here. Robert Jennings has the ball, top of the key right, hands it off to Thompson. He turns the corner, and a foul on Cincinnati, and the Cowboys will be in the bonus.
Thompson had an angle.
COSU Athletic Director Chad Weiberg to our left, talking to the Commissioner of the Big 12, Brett Yormark. And Chad will be off to Indianapolis later today to do his work on the NCAA Basketball Committee. A prestigious honor for Oklahoma State's AD. Not as big an honor as an athletic administrator can receive, and Chad will be awesome. Thompson at the line shooting 1-and-1. It pinballs out, and the rebound to Cincinnati. The Cowboys only 3 of 7 at the foul line. It has been a bumpy first half. Cincinnati with the ball up 26-18. This is Thomas, right wing Lukosius. Lukosius on the baseline. Now ball poked away from behind. A menacing Khalil Brantley batted it away. Out of bounds to Cincinnati.
Chi-Chi Avery in. Newman comes out. You have to watch the drive and kick out here for a three, Dave. It's got that feel to it.
It does. 26-18, Cincinnati leads. Jizzle James for the Bearcats. Draws a double team. Now Avery retreats. Will guard Skillings. Skillings has the ball now. 2 dribbles to the right. Shoots for 3. Missed. Rebound. Hits the floor. Scooped up by Jamiron Keller. Keller down the right sideline. Into the front court on the dribble. Near the Phillips 66 logo. Bounce pass to Robert Jennings. Back to the basket 10 feet away. Guarded by Griffith. Backs him in. Spins baseline. Across the lane to Avery. Chichi backs in against Lukosius. Spins. Tried to duck under him and he banks it off the glass and in. Chichi with good patience. It's 26-20 and Avery has 6. 3:15 to play first half. Lukosius for Cincinnati. Left corner to Thomas. He drives the baseline, gets all the way underneath, kicks it out to the right wing to Skillings. Top of the circle, Lukosius. 3-point jumper in flight. Missed. Rebound, James, and Keller did not block him off. James drives it left, spins into a double team, and throws it away. Loose ball taken by Chichi Avery. Cowboys could cut it to 4-3 with a basket on this trip. Keller drives it right. Now a curl dribble out to the perimeter with 2:48 to play. Right block, Robert Jennings. Jennings half turns, pass deflected away, stolen by Cincinnati. Down the floor to Day Thomas, left-hand layup, no, but a foul on Bryce Thompson. Thomas will be at the line when we return. 2:39 to play, first half. Let's pause 10 seconds for stations to identify themselves. You're listening to Oklahoma State basketball. .239 to play first half. Cincinnati leads Oklahoma State 26-20. This is Cowboy basketball from Learfield.
Hey Cowboys, we know life can throw some tough challenges your way. So when it's overwhelming, remember, you're not alone. While you're packing the stands at Gallagher-Iba Arena to cheer on the Cowboys this season, be sure to check in on your friends and those a part of the Cowboy family. Call or text 988 to talk to crisis counselors who are trained to help anyone struggling with mental health crisis. Visit wellness.okstate.edu for any additional resources. We take care of one another. It's the Cowboy way. Text or call 988 for help.
Anytime is a good time to have a howling good time at Stone Wolf Casino. Located at exit 37 off the Cimarron Turnpike between Tulsa and Stillwater. Catch a game on the big screen inside the Wolf Sports Grill while you enjoy some great food and cold beverages. Plus, join the Players Club for your chance to win prizes in their weekly promotions. In a hurry? No problem. Grab some pizza at Mazzio's Go. While you are there, fill up your tank at the Travel Plaza. For food, fuel, and fun, stop by the Stone Wolf Casino.
Wilson GMC continues to be a proud partner of Oklahoma State Athletics. As a family-owned business, Wilson GMC has been serving the community for years with affordable vehicles to families across Oklahoma. With an extensive inventory to choose from, our friendly team at Wilson GMC is sure to help you find the perfect one. We make the buying process simple by having your vehicle delivered right to your driveway. Visit us online at wilsongmc.com or stop in and come see us in Stillwater. We are professional grade at Wilson GMC. Good people helping good people.
Hey, Cowboy fans, next time you plan to shop and dine in Stillwater, make sure to stop by Merrifield Office Supply, Freddy's Frozen Custard, Charlie's Discount Drug, Dupree Sports, BNC Business Products, Furniture Showcase, Mexico Joe's, Eskimo Joe's, Rhinestone Cowgirl, and Stillwater Regional Airport. These great Stillwater businesses are proud partners of the VisitStillwaterOK.org Shop and Dine Stillwater program, supporting all OSU athletic teams. 2 minutes, 39 seconds remain first half here in Kansas City. It's Cincinnati 26, OSU 20. Each team has turned it over 9 times. Each team with 8 points from those turnovers. Chichi Avery leads the Cowboys in scoring with 6 off the bench. Jamiron Keller, Bryce Thompson each with 4, but Thompson and Abu Usman each with 2 fouls now as Bryce picked up his second, leading to that stoppage in play. Usman only able to play 3.5 minutes. And 2 fouls, 2 turnovers, no points for the big man who had 24 points and 8 rebounds in Saturday's win over the Bearcats. Josh Reed has 10 points on 4 of 6 shooting to to lead Cincinnati. Dylan Mitchell has 9 points and 4 rebounds, 5 offensive rebounds, but he also has 4 turnovers. But those two, again, continue this very efficient effort by Cincinnati in terms of their shooting. They're combined for 8 for 11 from the field, 2 of 2 from three-point range, 10 rebounds and 19 points.
Well, you've done the job on Thomas and James. They're 2 for 11 from the field, but the thing is they've only taken 11 of their 28 shots. They're playing through the guys today that are more likely to hurt the Cowboys, in my opinion, as Thomas misses the first of 2. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, but, you know, a lot of this, Dave, has been manufactured because of their offensive rebound.
No, you're right about that. That's very true. Thomas missed the first, makes the second. It's 27-20 Cincinnati. Their biggest lead was 9 at 17-8.
You're going to have to play this last 2.5 minutes without Usman and Thompson. So someone is going to have to come up with offense.
Really need to survive this last 2.5 minutes, as you just said, John. Here's Jennings handing it off to Keller. 11 to shoot. Jamiron top of the circle. Left wing Newman. Shot clock at 8. Newman fakes. Plays it to Jennings. Jennings drives it left. Falls down. Called for traveling. And that's the 10th Cowboy turnover. Oklahoma State Saturday against Cincinnati only turned it over 12 times. They have 10 already at the 2:13 mark of the first half.
Need a stop here. Cannot give up a 3 or an offensive rebound.
Bandego, top of the key, swings it to Skillings, left wing in front of us. And he throws it away, but Newman can't hang on to it. Lukosius has it near midcourt. To Skillings, 8 to shoot. Skillings for 3, left wing, hit the front of the rim. No offensive rebound to Thomas of Cincinnati. Cowboys did not block out. Thomas drives it right, heads baseline, behind the back pass, deflected, taken by Reed. Cowboys a step slow on that play. Here's Reed, rainbow 3, top of the key. It's good. And a foul is called on Bandego, fighting for position underneath. They'll count the basket, but we'll go the other end for 1-1. Are you noticing that, John?
Yes. Yeah, the Cowboys look a little sluggish. Cincinnati, the more aggressive, the quicker team. But Dave, you can't just turn and look at the basket when the shot goes up. No. You're not doing the fundamental things defensively.
No, they're not. They're just, I don't mean to be indicting, they're just not blocking out.
Meanwhile, Bandego picks up his second.
Khalil Brantley at the line for 1-1 on team foul number 8, and he makes the first.
Now, let's give a little credit where it's due, though. Brantley did box out Bandego. That's how he drew the foul.
That's true. You're right. Yeah, that's how he got the foul. Yeah, that loose ball at the top of the key. I thought the Cowboys could have got that. Did you feel that way?
Yes.
Second free throw by Brantley is also in. It's a 30-22 Cincinnati lead with 1.5 minutes to play first half. Cincinnati working right to left. This is Mitchell. He's been terrific in the first half. And Newman trying to split a handoff between Mitchell and Thomas is called for a push and gets the foul. It'll be a 1-1 for Cincinnati on team foul number 9. Cincinnati is 4 for 5 at the line today. The lead is 30-22. And he makes the first. (31-22) Cincinnati. And he makes the second. 32-22 Bearcats. This is Cincinnati's biggest lead with 1:18 to play in the half. It's Newman, Keller, Brantley, Avery, and Sumnick on the floor. Thompson and Usman on the bench, each with 2 fouls for this final 1 minute and 10 seconds. Here's a quick pass. Keller underneath to Sumnick, up and under layup. Good. Big Pat with his first basket of the day. It's 32-24 on the other end. Lukosius goes at right corner to Reed. Reed dribbles out toward the perimeter, whips it underneath to Mitchell. Mitchell with 1 foot in the lane, 1 on the block. Pass to a cutting Reed, and he lays it off the glass and in.
Cowboys asleep defensively. You have to know that when Mitchell is holding it down there, they've already shown, and Steve Lutz wants a timeout. They've fallen asleep defensively twice now on Reed cutting to the basket.
So a timeout, Oklahoma State with 44.2 seconds left. Cincinnati up 34-24. Time now for our Brahms Fresh Market Fresh Take.
Got to find something at halftime, Dave, to get yourself energized, because the Cowboys do look a step slow. Cincinnati has been controlling things on their offensive end, and they've made it very difficult for the Cowboys to get good looks when the Cowboys have the ball on the other end.
That's our Brahms Fresh Market Fresh Take. Stock up on all your grocery needs at your neighborhood Brahms Fresh Market. Incredibly fresh, incredibly convenient. That's Brahms. Well, the thing you worry about, Coach Lutz referenced this in the pregame interview, you don't know what adjustments Cincinnati would make. And a lot of this has just been their work on the offensive glass, but their approach to this game, John, I think has been notably different than what it was Saturday in Stillwater.
I think that Wes Miller probably challenged. He was trying to challenge Dylan Mitchell in the timeouts he called in the first half on Saturday. Well, I guess the message got through.
Inbounds pass is stolen away by Thomas. Thomas to the rim for the slam. It's 36-24 Cincinnati. 35 seconds left in the half. Brantley on the dribble. Left corner to Keller. Keller shoots for three. Misses off the back of the rim. Rebound taken by Chichi Avery, right baseline. 24 seconds left. 16 to shoot. Newman hounded by Lukosius. Cowboys trailing 36-24. Newman steps back, shoots for three. Top of the key. It's a miss. A bad shot. Rebounded by Skillings with 14 seconds left. Cowboys are in some big trouble here at the end of the first half. Boy, and Avery nearly stole the pass at midcourt, then knocked Day Thomas down, and he's called for the foul.
That's his second. You know, that's another sign, Dave, the aggressiveness on the steal by Thomas on the inbounds. You cannot, if it's a lob pass like that and you're the target, you can't just keep fading away from it. You give the defender an opportunity to go get it.
First free throw is made by Thomas. It's 37-24. You know, if you're playing Oklahoma State, you have to be the aggressor right back. If you're not, if you play passive, you get yourself into some trouble. Cincinnati was pretty passive on Saturday. They're not today. As Thomas makes the second, and the lead is 38-24 with 7.6 seconds left. Dean down the right sideline quickly into the front court. 4 seconds. Arturo drives it right. Throws up a 10-foot prayer at the buzzer, and it's in. Boy, Dean had about 3 defenders hovering around him, and somehow he got that to go in. I think he lost control of it on the way up, but he knocks it down, and it's a 12-point game at half. Cincinnati 38, Oklahoma State 26, John.
Yeah, you need the mindset change, Dave. You've got to come out of this locker room. You got to reestablish, or you have not reestablish. Boy, we're talking from Saturday. You have to reestablish Abu Usman. You've got to get him going. You got to stop turning the ball over, and for goodness sakes, you've got to keep them off the offensive glass.
Once again at halftime, it's Cincinnati 38, Oklahoma State 26. This is Cowboy basketball from Learfield.
1890 Original is the go-to game day beverage for Cowboys everywhere. Brewed by Cowboys for Cowboys in Stillwater, the blonde ale is smooth, crisp, and refreshing. Named for the year OSU was founded, 1890 Original is available at OSU sporting events, the Iron Monk Tap Room, and statewide on draft and at your favorite stores. Make 1890 Original a part of your game day tradition. Keep it classy, Cowboys. Enjoy responsibly. Iron Monk Brewing Company, official craft beer of Oklahoma State Athletics.
There's a lot of hype around electric vehicles right now, but there are also a lot of questions too. How far can they go on a single charge? How long does it take to charge the batteries? Do they have good performance? Do they require a lot of maintenance? At PSO, we get it. You've got electric vehicle questions. Fortunately, we have answers. Here's to making informed decisions. Learn more about electric vehicles at psoklahoma.com. Knowledge is power.
Hey Cowboy fans! Basketball season is here, and SeatGeek is here to help you experience all the action. SeatGeek makes it easy to find tickets so you can be a part of all the courtside celebrations this season. Whether you're buying or selling tickets to Oklahoma State basketball games or to any other live event in your area, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek is the official ticket marketplace of Oklahoma State Athletics. The most disruptive idea in ticketing? A ticket that works. Expect the expected. SeatGeek.
Show your support for the Cowboys with the OSU Visa credit card, the go-to option for Cowboy fans. You also get access to the convenient card controls when you download the MidFirst Bank mobile app. With the app, you can manage all your cards and accounts in one place. Add your card to your digital wallet to pay with your mobile or wearable device. Visit midfirst.com/OSU for details. Member FDIC.
This is the Cowboy Halftime Show on the Cowboy Sports Network from Learfield. Brought to you by Stillwater Medical, providing world-class care close to home. Shelter Insurance, for auto, home, and life insurance that fits just right. Find an agent at shelterinsurance.com. And by OERB. The people of Oklahoma Oil and Natural Gas are proud sponsors of Oklahoma State basketball. Now let's go courtside.
38-26, Cincinnati leads Oklahoma State at half, John. And it's not, as you said, Jizzle James and Day Thomas that are hurting the Cowboys. It's the others.
Yeah, Reed especially. Josh Reed, 6 of 8 from the field, 2 of 2 from three-point range. 15 points, 3 rebounds in 15 minutes of action. David, he would slash to the rim, and Dylan Mitchell would set him up. Dylan Mitchell, 9 points, 7 rebounds, 5 of those on the offensive end. And then Thomas able to get the steal and dunk off the inbounds after the timeout by Steve Lutz to set things up. And then Thomas also fouled late, so he has 9. The Cowboys don't have anyone with more than 6. Chichi Avery off the bench. He's made a 3 and has made a free throw and made another basket. 6 points for him. Abu Usman being in foul trouble really changed the complexion of this game, but let's give Cincinnati some credit. Defensively, much more aggressive, and their work on the offensive glass has really put pressure on OSU.
The 15 points for Reed, already a career high for him. At half, Cincinnati leads Oklahoma State 38-26. Paige Orr has our Budweiser halftime show when we return to Kansas City. This is Cowboy basketball from Learfield.
Chris's University Spirit on Campus Corner in Stillwater, Oklahoma is proud to be your one-stop Cowboy shop since 1986 and proud sponsor of Cowboy and Cowgirl basketball. We specialize in custom-printed OSU apparel and merchandise and pride ourselves in giving our Cowboy fans the best game day shopping experience in the state. So whether it be a new orange hoodie or a new hat, we have all the gear to get you game day ready. Come see us at 3rd and Knobloch on historic Campus Corner, and be sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Remember, you can shop 24/7 at chrisuniversityspirit.com, and thanks to all of our loyal and true customers.
Anytime is a good time to have a howling good time at Stone Wolf Casino. Located at exit 37 off the Cimarron Turnpike between Tulsa and Stillwater. Catch a game on the big screen inside the Wolf Sports Grill while you enjoy some great food and cold beverages. Plus, join the Players Club for your chance to win prizes in their weekly promotions. In a hurry? No problem. Grab some pizza at Mazzio's Go. While you are there, fill up your tank at the Travel Plaza. For food, fuel, and fun, stop by the Stone Wolf Casino.
Wilson GMC continues to be a proud partner of Oklahoma State Athletics. As a family-owned business, Wilson GMC has been serving the community for years with affordable vehicles to families across Oklahoma. With an extensive inventory to choose from, our friendly team at Wilson GMC is sure to help you find the perfect one. We make the buying process simple by having your vehicle delivered right to your driveway. Visit us online at wilsongmc.com or stop in and come see us in Stillwater. We are professional grade at Wilson GMC. Good people helping good people.
Locally made barbecue and Sloppy Joe sauces. Locally created candles. Locally raised clerks, technicians, and pharmacists. Charlie's Discount Drug is locally grown, owned, and operated. The Stillwater area is our home, and we're looking forward to generations to come. Shop locally at Charlie's Discount Drug, 723 South Walnut, Stillwater.
Charlie's Discount Drug, where we know our customers by name.
This copyrighted broadcast is an exclusive presentation of Learfield under the broadcasting rights granted by Oklahoma State University. Reuse of this presentation is prohibited without the expressed written consent of the university and Learfield. Announcers are provided by Learfield and approved by the
Tired of seltzers that feel like a snowstorm in your stomach? Bored of the same old light beer or no time for fussy mixed drinks? Switch things up with Beatbox, OSU's official party punch. With a bold ABV that packs serious heat and flavors that refresh even in the winter cold, Beatbox keeps your spirits warm and game day spirits high. Low sugar, non-carbonated, and resealable, Beatbox is built for on-the-go celebration, from packed arenas to post-game bonfire. Because there ain't no party like a Beatbox party. Go Cowboys and stay warm out there. Please drink responsibly. Must be 21 or older.
MidFirst Bank is an official partner of OSU Athletics and the only place to get the OSU Visa debit card, the #1 pick for Cowboy fans. You also get access to the convenient card controls when you download the MidFirst Bank mobile app. With the app, you can manage all your cards and accounts in one place. Add your card to your digital wallet to pay with your mobile or wearable device. Visit midfirst.com/OSU for details. Member FDIC.
At OG&E, for you to seize your day, it's up to us to keep your power on. That's why we're building a smarter grid that stops outages before they happen. In 2023 alone, these automated restorations saved more than 6.2 million customer minutes of interruption. But energy is about more than electricity. That's why with our partners, we've provided $100 million in customer bill assistance since 2021. Because at OG&E, we energize life.
Craving a getaway? Let your taste buds take a trip with Brahm's new Aloha Burger Crave and Save combo. This still includes a double cheeseburger stacked with 2 juicy hamburger patties, melty provolone, fresh grilled pineapple, crisp spinach, ripe tomato, and Brahm's signature dipping sauce, all on a sweet Hawaiian bun fresh from Brahm's Bakery. Pair it with Brahm's golden crinkle-cut fries and a hand-dipped milkshake, all for just $8.89. Now that's the deal we're saying aloha to.
After this is Cowboy basketball from Learfield.
When the game goes into overtime, but the game goes into overtime. The choice to enjoy is easy. Bud Light. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch, Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Show your support for the Cowboys with the OSU Visa credit card, the go-to option for Cowboy fans. You also get access to the convenient card controls when you download the MidFirst Bank mobile app. With the app, you can manage all your cards and accounts in one place. Add your card to your digital wallet to pay with your mobile or wearable device. Visit midfirst.com/OSU for details. Member FDIC.
The Stereo Wizards at Audio Midwest have been your go-to audio advisor since 1979. Come see the best brands like Sony, Kenwood, Alpine, LG, Samsung, Denon, and Kicker. Come see AKTV, Alexa control devices, Dolby Atmos surround, big screen car radios, high-res audio, and phone-controlled remote start, all at the lowest prices in Oklahoma. Let us help give you the knowledge to buy and use your favorite gadgets with ease. With 2 locations in Stillwater and Edmond to serve you. Remember, with Audio Midwest, you can always expect a little magic.
Charlie's Discount Drug, where we know our customers.
This social media timeout is brought to you by Charlie's Discount Drug. While you're on your phone, sign up for our RX Local app so you can access your medication lists, reorder your prescriptions, securely ask us questions, and more. Also, follow Charlie's Drug on social media. Now, back to the game.
Charlie's Discount Drug, where we know our customers by name.
We're back in Kansas City. Oklahoma State trails Cincinnati 38-26 at half. Thanks to Stillwater Medical for their great support of the Cowboys. Stillwater Medical, world-class healthcare close to home. Time for our Brahms Fresh Market Fresh Take. Okay, how do the Cowboys get this thing turned around in the second half?
It's got to start on the defensive end, Dave. It's got to start by limiting Cincinnati to 1 shot. You gave up 9 offensive rebounds in that first half. You've got to find bodies when the shot goes up. Don't just turn and look at the rim. That's part of what hurt the Cowboys. Dylan Mitchell owned the offensive glass with 5 offensive rebounds in that first half. Then you on the other end, Dave, you've got to set good screens, and you have to try to get Abu Usman going. No points, 2 fouls. only played 3.5 minutes. Establish him, but he also, if Cincinnati decides to double team, which they really didn't do much of in that first half, whoever had the ball in the low post played it, pretty much singled it up. If they do decide to double team, then he has to make good decisions with the passes. You'd like to flip that your step slow. You got to find some way to get some spring out of it, get some stops, try to get some run-out baskets.
Want to welcome our secondary school students that may be listening today. We know that some of you have talked your teachers into listening to the game while you're doing your classwork today, so we welcome you. Remember to keep that good study work going while you listen. And teachers, we won't give the secret away, but we've been known to have that happen on conference tournament opening day. It's a great way to teach math. The Cowboys are -12 mathematically right now. Cincinnati with a 38-26 lead over the Cowboys. We get ready to start the second half, and Cincinnati will have the ball. By the way, the unexpected happens every day. When it does, head to Kohl's and Kohl's.com for everything your family needs. Kohl's, where families come first. I know that they listen because there was a time when my young ones were in an elementary school in Stillwater that shall remain nameless where that was going on conference tournament opening day.
We would like to think, Dave, that part of what we do is educational.
Of course it is.
I mean, it may not be perfect, but it's educational.
We try. We try. Winner of this game gets Iowa State tomorrow. Of course, the Cyclones will be ready to go for that game, and they play Oklahoma State. They'll be especially ready to go because the Cowboys beat them a couple of weeks ago in Stillwater. And Iowa State's one of those teams that kind of has a line underneath it in terms of it's a team that could enhance its seeding by playing well at Kansas City, and if it plays poorly and loses the first game, they might hurt their seeding. So they have a lot to play for.
Yeah, it's them not being able to be completely healthy a lot has hurt them this season.
Yeah, they're 19-2 Iowa State when they're completely healthy. Cincinnati has the ball to begin the second half. We're underway. There's a bad pass intercepted by Bryce Thompson. A 3-on-3. Bryce penetrates, feeds a cutter. Jennings, the ball in and out of his hands. It goes out of bounds off Jennings to the near sideline, and the Cowboys turn it over for the 12th time today.
Well, that's a shame because Keller was filling on the left wing, and Thompson didn't see him.
It's been one of those days so far, John. Cowboys need to get this thing reversed.
They showed that double team near the top of the key.
Here's Reed, who already has a career high of 15 points. He fumbled the dribble, got it back. Now he's trapped near midcourt. The ball slapped away. Stolen by Usman. He floats it down the floor. Dean down the floor, but Thompson retrieves it and lays it in. It was Dean that kind of got in the way and allowed Bryce to get to the rim. Boy, terrific hustle by Arturo. He's really the guy that kept that alive. Thomas, left side, misses a 10-footer. A quick shot. Rebound, Arturo Dean. 38-28, Cincinnati on top. Just underway second half. Dean, foul line, Usman, jumper, no, he was off balance. Bandego rebounds for Cincinnati. Just was not in proper shooting position. Here's Mitchell, who had a good first half, backing in on the dribble against Jennings, the right block, takes him into the paint, spins back, top of the key left, Jizzle James for three. Air ball, goes untouched out of bounds to Oklahoma State. I like the start of this second half, John.
Yeah, the Cowboys showing a little more aggressiveness, a little quickness, putting some pressure on Cincinnati. And they really focused that time, Bryce Thompson defensively, on not letting Reed cut through the basket to the basket while Mitchell had it down low. That was an adjustment that they needed to make.
38-28 Cincinnati. Oklahoma State working right to left with the ball. This is Dean, right wing, defended by Thomas. Bounce pass, right baseline to Jennings. Backs in against Mitchell. Ball slapped away from behind. Taken by Cincinnati, the Cowboys' 13th turnover. James alley-oop to Bandego, and he dunks it in.
Cannot cough the ball up when you're trying to back a guy down.
40-28 Cincinnati. Jennings drives it all the way down the left side, and he lays it off the glass and in. Jennings stronger with the ball that time after turning it over on the previous possession. It's a 40-30 Cincinnati advantage. Reed, foul line right. Dribbles down the lane, misses, but the rebound tipped in by Mitchell and a foul called. Count the basket for Dylan Mitchell. 11 points and 8 rebounds for the Texas transfer and a chance for a three-point play.
Well, all these guys go toward Reed, and it leaves Mitchell open on the backside. You had 3 defenders there.
Well, like Skillings, Reed's a driver. And the drivers have given Oklahoma State a lot of problems this year. Boy, that free throw barely grazed the rim, and the Cowboys get the rebound, trailing by 12. Teams that get to the rim have been problematic. Cincinnati did not get to the rim on Saturday.
That was the second foul on Arturo Dean, by the way.
Okay. Usman guarded closely by Bandego. Tried to take him on the drive, and then Abu throws it away. Now it's a loose ball midcourt. The Cowboys get it back. Jennings catches underneath him, slams it in. A mad dash there as Jennings has 6 points. And the lead is 10 at 42-32. The Cowboys are just kind of hanging in there. Here's James, foul line left, jump shot, good.
Can't just trade baskets with him. You're going to have to get some stops, Dave.
44-32. Cincinnati by 12. Kind of in a danger point in the game, John. Dean off the dribble, foul line left jumper is too hard. Rebounded by Mitchell of Cincinnati. The Bearcats appear to be one surge away from taking complete control of this game. Here's Mitchell driving it all the way down the floor, and he missed a left-hand layup, but he was fouled.
Usman picks up his third.
And no one picked him up.
Well, Abu switched off on him, Dave, but he gave him space, as he should. But Mitchell still put it on the floor, and it went right at him.
The good news is Mitchell is a 40% free throw shooter. 0 for 1 at the line today. Cincinnati is 8 for 10. It's 44-32 Bearcats. Their biggest lead was 14 at 38-24. Mitchell, the lefty, makes the first.
He's shooting with confidence. You saw that from the time he launched the three in the first half.
Well, it was interesting. I think some were surprised that Oklahoma State was the biggest underdog of all the teams in the 4 games being played today here in Kansas City. According to the odds makers, a 6.5-point underdog. And right now, those odds makers are looking like they've got it right. It's 46-32 Cincinnati with 16:38 to play in the second half.
Oh, there it is.
Here's Usman, left block, turning, jump hook from 5, around the rim and in. Wow. Tough finish for Abu, but he does it.
Well, they've got a matchup problem, Cincinnati does right now, because Bandego's not on the floor and Mitchell was singled up on him.
Lukosius wide open 3, left wing misses. Another offensive rebound for Cincinnati. Top of the key, Thomas for 3, and it's good. 49-34 Cincinnati. A timeout, Steve Lutz. 16:07 to play. Cincinnati 49, Oklahoma State 34. This is Cowboy basketball from Learfield.
When the game goes into overtime, but the game goes into overtime. The choice to enjoy is easy. Bud Light. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch, Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Derringers. You know the name, but did you know we've been serving businesses nationwide for over 60 years? If your business or company orders promotional products, awards, banners, shirts, or business cards, then you need to call us. With Derringer's highest priority being customer service and creative branding, we're the only option when it comes to ordering something with your logo on it. Give the Derringer's team a call today to take your branding to the next level. Bam!
Do you have someone who deserves to be honored for serving the community, country, and love for Oklahoma State and the Cowboys? Bob Moore Buick GMC and Bob Moore Kia are proud to present Hometown Heroes, honoring service members, teachers, doctors, and other deserving community members for their hard work. To learn more and nominate your hometown hero for their chance to be recognized at an OSU athletics event, visit okstate.com/Bob Moore today. Go Pokes.
Mercy can get you off the bench and back in the game. Find your best play at mercynow.net. At Mercy, your life is our life's work. What a second chance opportunities for Cincinnati are just killing the Cowboys here in Kansas City in the opening game of the Big 12 tournament. 16:07 to play second half. It's 49-34 Bearcats on top. And Steve Lutz calling a timeout after a second chance Day Thomas 3. And the Cowboys in that second chance points category, Cincinnati with a 14-5 edge. They are out rebounding OSU 27-19, 11 offensive boards, 6 for Dylan Mitchell, who has 13 points. Josh Reed with 15 all in the first half. Day Thomas with 12. The Cowboys have Chi Avery, Robert Jennings, and Bryce Thompson, each with 6. That's the most for anyone. Arturo Dean has 6 steals for OSU. They've turned the Bearcats over 12 times, but they've committed 14 themselves, including 3 to start this second half.
You know, it's interesting, John. You know, Josh Reed sort of flies under the radar, but, you know, for most of the year, he was Cincinnati's best player in terms of offensive rating. That is production offensively in the amount of minutes that he plays. And, you know, Reed's played about 40% of their minutes this year. Boy, he has been really good today for Cincinnati.
Well, he doesn't get outside himself very often, Dave. He plays within himself.
49-34 Cincinnati. 15:55 to play. Here's Dean. Dribbling right baseline. Kicks it out top of the key. It gets away from Avery, and it's taken by Day Thomas. Thomas to the rim. Layup blocked off the glass by Avery. But it's called basket interference. They may check this, but we'll have immediate timeout.
And they are going to check it.
15:46 to play. Cincinnati leads Oklahoma State 51-34. This is Cowboy basketball from Learfield.
Wilson GMC continues to be a proud partner of Oklahoma State Athletics. As a family-owned business, Wilson GMC has been serving the community for years with affordable vehicles to families across Oklahoma. With an extensive inventory to choose from, our friendly team at Wilson GMC is sure to help you find the perfect one. We make the buying process simple by having your vehicle delivered right to your driveway. Visit us online at wilsongmc.com or stop in and come see us in Stillwater. We are professional grade at Wilson GMC. Good people helping good people.
1890 Original is the go-to game day beverage for Cowboys everywhere. Brewed by Cowboys for Cowboys in Stillwater, the blonde ale is smooth, crisp, and refreshing. Named for the year OSU was founded, 1890 Original is available at OSU sporting events, the Iron Monk Tap Room, and statewide on draft and at your favorite stores. Make 1890 Original a part of your game day tradition. Keep it classy, Cowboys. Enjoy responsibly. Iron Monk Brewing Company, official craft beer of Oklahoma State Athletics.
You say you never give in to a meltdown and never fill your feed with kid photos. You say you'd never put a pacifier in your mouth to clean it and never let them run wild through the grocery store. So when you say you'd never let them get into a car without you there, know it can happen. 1 in 4 hot car deaths happen when a kid gets into an unlocked car and can't get out. Never happens. Before you leave the car, always stop, look, lock. Brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
MidFirst Bank is a proud partner of OSU Athletics and your home for the OSU debit and credit card. Visit midfirst.com/Cowboys for details. MidFirst Bank, true to you, member FDIC. The 15th Cowboy turnover of the game resulted in a Day Thomas steal and lay-in, and the call on the floor was a goaltend on a Chi Avery, and they have gone back to review it. And I believe Doug Sermon's told the Cowboy bench and both benches that the basket is good. We'll see if he goes to the microphone to confirm that.
By rule, the call of goaltending was reviewed at the media timeout. That call was confirmed.
Goaltending confirmed?
Yep, call confirmed. So 51-34 now, Cincinnati with 15:46 to play.
Want to thank Bob Moore Buick GMC and Kia for supporting and sponsoring our hometown hero, recognizing folks who have impacted the community and love Oklahoma State. Our big thanks to Bob Moore Buick GMC and Kia.
Well, the Cowboy body language, not great right now.
Well, they're John, I hate to say this, they're playing frustrated. You can't play in the postseason frustrated. That doesn't work. There's no time for that.
And there's no 17-point trip down the floor either, Dave. You're going to have to chip away that, but you're going to have to be much better with the ball and then also better on the defensive end.
Here's a bad pass by Keller, stolen by Skillings. Skillings to the rim for the slam.
Back-to-back steals near midcourt.
53-34 Cincinnati, Bearcats' biggest lead. Now foul underneath. Usman trying to get position was fouled.
It's on Reed.
Number 10, Josh Reed. First team foul number 1. Substitution with Cowboys.
Keller out. Brandon Newman in for OSU.
Inbound to Usman, hands it off to Thompson. Rice, foul line right, rises up, shoots a jumper, pinballed out, no good. Rebound, Mitchell of Cincinnati. Cincinnati could push the lead over 20 with a basket on this trip. They've outscored the Cowboys 15-8 in the second half. They led by 12 at the break. Mitchell on the dribble right wing, out it goes to Thomas. Swing it left wing to Skillings. Skillings finds Reed, who already has a career high of 15 points. He steps back, shoots a rainbow three. It missed. Rebound Arturo Dean of the Pokes. Long pass down the floor to Usman, past the defense, and he dunks it in.
Good find from Reed, or pardon me, from Dean.
53-36 Cincinnati. 14:30 to play, second half in Kansas City. Now foul on the perimeter as Dean bumped Thomas. Team foul number 3 on the Cowboys, and for Dean, it's his third. One thing that gives you a little bit of hope is if Cincinnati reverts back into its bad habit of taking bad shots. They are a team that if they get back into one of their bad habits, they could literally shoot Oklahoma State back into the game by taking bad shots.
They really could, but the Cowboys have to prove they can keep from turning the ball over.
Well, you're right about that. Cowboys have turned it over 16 times already.
And I guess the other part of that equation, yeah, they may take bad shots, but they've gone and gotten a lot of their misses.
Well, that's a good point, too. Now a whistle and a foul away from the ball on Oklahoma State. I was trying to make things better.
Oh, wow. Abu Usman and Mabu just asking Chance Moore about it. That's Usman's fourth. And now Abu has gotten a technical foul, and he is fouled out of the game. We're getting a look at it was a screen away from the ball. And he's guarding out on the perimeter. Let's see what happens. The broadcast is a little behind here. Boy, he kind of bumped into Lukosius. I think that's as much a reputation foul as anything else, Dave. I hate to say it.
Lukosius makes the free throw. So the Cowboys will have to come back without Usman. Lukosius makes the second. It's 55-36. Cincinnati will get the ball.
You hate to see Abu Usman's OSU career end like that.
Arturo Dean and Usman have technicals today. Lukosius for 3 off the inbounds. It's an air ball. Strong, rebounded by Khalil Brantley. Khalil into the front court on the dribble. The Cowboys trailing by 19 and 14 minutes to play. Left wing to Newman. Newman to Thompson, top of the circle, defended by Skillings. He takes him on the drive, spins, fall away, little 6-footer, misses. Rebound, batted around. Sumnick comes away with it, left block. Left wing Avery, Chi-Chi for three, missed short. Rebound, Pat Sumnick, another chance. Big Pat drives, spins, runner from 5, good. Nice work by Pat Sumnick. It's his second basket. It's 55-38 Cincinnati. Here's a quick pass underneath to Lukosius. Wide open. He missed the layup. How did he miss that? Oh. And a loose ball taken by Cincinnati.
They had three Cowboys standing around.
Lukosius for three, top of the key, misses. Rebound, Khalil Brantley. How did he miss that layup? He didn't even hit the rim. Maybe the fortunes can change. Here's Brantley, foul line, double clutch jumper, misses, and the rebound to Bandego of Cincinnati. You know, Cincinnati looks like they might be getting a little tired, John. You noticing that?
Yeah, and your point about them, they don't shy away from shooting a lot of shots that maybe you wouldn't want to shoot. Fouls on Brantley.
Little bump on the perimeter. Team foul 6. And they're not all that deep. They basically play, and then their rotation, 8 guys, and 7 the majority of the minutes. Inbounds underneath to Skillings. Thompson cuts him off, but he banks it off the glass and in, and a foul called. Count the basket for Dan Skillings.
Foul on Thompson will be his third.
57-38.
Connor Dow set to check in for the Cowboys for the first time today.
Devo Davis will come in as well.
He did not play Saturday.
Hasn't played much lately. Steve Lutz trying to find someone that can give the team a spark.
Chi-Chi Avery will come off.
Skillings at the line trying to get the lead to 20. That's the 7th Cowboy team foul. Cincinnati with 1, and he makes a free throw, and the Bearcats have their biggest lead, 58-38. 12:47 to play. There's still time, but something has to change, and it has to change fast. And Abu Usman is fouled out. Here's Brantley driving it left, gets into the paint, lost the ball, scooped up by Cincinnati. 17th Cowboy turnover. On the other end, a drive to the basket, the ball stripped away by Connor Dow. Then Connor has it poked away, and Cincinnati has it. How many times has that happened? Skillings drives it right, snakes his way to the goal, layup high off the glass, no, and Dow comes soaring in to grab the rebound for Oklahoma State. Outlet pass to Newman. Newman on the dribble. Picks it up, finds Brantley left wing. He fakes, drives the baseline out to Newman. Left wing, shoots for 3, no. Rebound, batted out to midcourt, taken by Devo Davis. Devo to Dow, right corner. Dow for 3. Good.
Good hustle by Dow.
That's the first 3-point basket for Oklahoma State in a long time. It's 58-41 Cincinnati with 11:50 to play. Lukosius whips a pass underneath to Bandego, wide open for the dunk. 60-41. Brantley to Sumnick, top of the circle. Back to Brantley, top of the key. Khalil with a couple of dribbles. Right corner to Newman. Mitchell hugged up on him defensively, and he fouled him. We have a timeout with 11:28 to play. It's Cincinnati 60, Oklahoma State 41. Let's pause 10 seconds for stations to identify themselves. You're listening to Oklahoma State basketball. $11:28 to play. Cincinnati leads Oklahoma State 60-41. A timeout. This is Cowboy basketball from Learfield.
At Hard Rock Hotel and Casino Tulsa, you can be the hero of happy hour, be the talk of the table, be the life of the dinner party, be the center of the action, and be the star of the show. With the hottest games, the boldest flavors, and the biggest shows all in one place, there's no better place to be. Hard Rock Hotel and Casino Tulsa, the place to be.
Whether it's a long line at the amusement park,
45 minutes,
waiting to get inside the club, or getting stuck at the DMV. Nobody likes to wait. Mercy is eliminating the wait for great health care. Our online tools mean you can get the care you need now. Mercy Now. More of what you need now. Visit mercynow.net.
At OG&E, for you to seize your day, it's up to us to keep your power on. That's why we're building a smarter grid that stops outages before they happen. In 2023 alone, these automated restorations saved more than 6.2 million customer minutes of interruption. But energy is about more than electricity. That's why with our partners, we've provided $100 million in customer bill assistance since 2021. Because at OG&E, we energize life.
Unleash a refreshing citrus kick with Mountain Dew. Charge your game with Mountain Dew, proud partner of the Oklahoma State Cowboys. 11 minutes, 28 seconds remain second half here in Kansas City. The opening game of the Big 12 tournament, the Cowboys trailing Cincinnati 60-41. It was a 12-point Bearcat lead at halftime at 38-26. And they have outscored OSU by 7 so far here in the second half. OSU, its own worst enemy, 17 turnovers. 17 turnovers leading to 20 Cincinnati points. Bearcats have turned it over 12 times. The Cowboys have 12 points off of those. Cincinnati outscoring OSU by 10 points in the paint, by 4 in second chance points. Cowboys, big guns, who combined for 40 points in the win over Cincinnati on Saturday. Abu Usman and Bryce Thompson have a combined 10, and Usman is already fouled out, picking up a fourth foul, running through a screen on defense, and then saying too much about it and picking up a technical foul for his fifth. Thompson has 6 points and 3 fouls. He's tied for team high honors. Robert Jennings has 6. Chichi Avery with 6.
Yeah, the Cowboys really labored offensively to start the game, and Cincinnati was up in the Cowboys, and it flustered the Cowboys. We've seen that away from home many times, unfortunately. Khalil Brantley tries it left, stops foul line, shoots a jumper. It missed short, and a rebound taken by Mitchell of Cincinnati. That's his 11th. He has a double-double. Now Reed falls down with a dribble but keeps possession. Skip pass left wing to Mitchell. He drives a left, gets to the rim, misses a wild jumper, but a foul called, a late foul. And that'll send Mitchell to the free throw line for 2.
Pat Sumnick picks up the foul. And Mitchell had such a great start to this game. Very quick 7 points and 7 rebounds, 5 of them in the offensive end, giving the Bearcats extra possessions, extra chances.
And he misses the first free throw.
He's already got a double-double.
And again, it's been a totally different approach in a lot of respects. Of course, the Cowboys have been killed on the glass. But James and Thomas took 34 of Cincinnati's 69 shots on Saturday. We'll go back to that. And today they've taken 17 out of 49. We felt like coming in that the Bearcats would fare better if those guys did not take as many shots, and that's exactly what's happened as Mitchell makes the second. And the Cincinnati lead is 20, matching their biggest at 61-41 with 11 minutes to go. Cowboys trying to pull off what would be their biggest comeback of the year by far. Connor Dow on the dribble over to the right side. Pass deflected, recovered by Dean, top of the key right. 9 on the shot clock. Dean dribbling, drives it right, but cut off, steps back, shoots an 18-footer and scores. Second basket for Dean, and a steal by Oklahoma State. Now what do we have?
After the steal, Dave, he kind of got it caught on his hip and took a couple of steps, and you can't do that.
That's just the way this whole day's gone. That's the 18th Cowboy turnover. Oklahoma State's season high, in case you're wondering, was 22 against Texas Tech. So the Cowboys are flirting with that dubious number.
Well, it's you figure out Arturo's plus minus, because that's 7 steals, but also 5 turnovers.
Yeah, I can't do that much math. Bandego right wing to Thomas. Defended by Newman. Throws it to Mitchell right baseline. He spins on the drive against Dow into a double team. Now he throws up a wild shot, and the rebound whacked out by Bandego, taken by Newman. Newman all the way to the rim. Had the ball just sort of stuffed out of his hands by Thomas underneath. It'll be Oklahoma State ball. Give Cincinnati credit for this, John. They've been a lot better in their fast break defense, much better than they were Saturday in Stillwater, don't you think?
Oh, yes. I mean, it goes back to they came out ready to play today.
And we wondered whether they would.
Yeah.
We thought the Cowboys would really be ready to go, and I think they were, but it goes back to what we saw a lot this year away from home. If you smack the Cowboys in the mouth early and really fluster them offensively, then they tend to really not bounce back. Here's Dean, left corner off the inbounds, and a bad pass. Intercepted by Thomas. Down the floor to Skillings. He takes it all the way down the lane. Misses a layup. Boy, he was off balance. Cowboys rebound on the run. Got to make him pay. Down the floor to Keller, right corner. He almost turned it over. Left corner to Dean. Oklahoma State with the ball down 18 midway through the second half. Arturo drives the left baseline. Throws it out top of the key to Dow. Arturo hit the deck on the play, but that was his own fault. Right side to Brantley. Brantley stakes his way into the paint on the dribble. Left wing to Dow. Connor for 3. Good.
Second 3 of the second half for Dow.
Well, it's down to 15. 61-46. Have to start somewhere. 9:25 to play. It's kind of a skirmish of a possession there. Here's James for 3, left wing, miss. That's what you want. Rebound to Skillings, ball stripped away, saved by Bradley, but into the hands of Skillings, and a foul on Oklahoma State.
Golly.
The way the day's gone, if you tried to win a coin flip 10 times, you threw a coin, you'd miss every one of them. It'll be 1-1 coming up for Cincinnati. I'm just telling you, my friend, the way the day's gone, you can play heads or tails 10 times today. If you're a Cowboy fan, you lose every one of them.
And the one you thought you'd win, the coin would land on this edge.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Foul on Robert Jennings.
They're helping you, John. They're trying to get back into their bad habit of taking quick, bad shots. And this is exactly what you don't want, because it sort of settles things down and allows Skillings to shoot foul shots. 1-1. Boy, barely hit the rim short. John, I think Cincinnati's a bit fatigued. Cowboys push it.
You got to keep pushing it, Dave. Got to keep pushing it and find Dow.
Dean on the dribble. Foul line right to Jennings. He drives. He spins, and the ball stripped away. And the 20th Cowboy turnover. Down the floor to Skillings on the right block. He spins. He shoots a turnaround jumper. It rims out. Rebound out of bounds off of Cincinnati. Oh, the Cowboys caught a break there.
Yeah.
Doug Sermons is thinking about intervening. You can come on down the floor if you like, and he does. The Cowboys will get the ball. That's an early Easter present. Long pass down the floor to Thompson, left wing. His three-pointers blocked. Good play by Skillings, and Cincinnati rebounds. Cowboys are not taking advantage of this opportunity. They've cut 5 points off the lead, but they're still down by 15. 61-46 with 8:35 to play. This is Mitchell, top of the key right. Defended by Robert Jennings. Palms the ball with his left hand, takes a couple of dribbles left. Now he drives the lane, goes to the rim, banks it off the glass and in, and a foul called, count the basket, for Dylan Mitchell. It's a good assertive play by the former Texas Longhorn, and that may be a big play here at the 8:26 mark. Boy, you had multiple chances to get it down to 13 or possibly even 10, John, and you did not take advantage of it.
Yeah, you had Thompson open on the wing when they pushed it up the floor, and Skillings with length really made the difference. By the way, that's Arturo Dean's 4th foul.
See what happens, John?
Yeah.
You get the ball into Mitchell's hands, someone outside of the main guys, and look what happens. Gets to the rim, gets fouled. 63-46. Mitchell's not a good free throw shooter, and that's a miss short and a rebound. And Connor Dow, vying for position, couldn't control it, and Cincinnati will have the ball. Bearcats have only out-rebounded the Cowboys by 4, 34-30. It certainly doesn't seem that way. Bearcats have 14 offensive rebounds, though, and that's been a killer. Inbounds to Day Thomas. Dribbles off to the left baseline, steps away, shoots a 15-footer. Air ball short. Rebound kept alive by Dow, and it's saved by Mitchell, but he stepped on the end line out of bounds, and the Cowboys will have it. John, they are trying to help you. You've got to take advantage of it.
But you can't keep turning it over.
No. Well, that's
you listen, open threes off a drive and kick, shoot that. Other than that, take it to the rim, force the whistle to be blown.
This game gets closer, I have a theory, but not until it gets closer. Sumnick dribbling near the foul line, whistle, foul away from the ball on Cincinnati. It's on Reed.
His second.
63-46, Cincinnati by 17 with 8:06 to play. Inbounds knocked away from Thompson. Taken by Reed. Another Cowboy turnover. Reed in the front court. Top of the circle to James. Right wing to Mitchell. Defended by Sumnick. Mitchell on the dribble. Backs in against Sumnick. Gets into the paint. Spins back right. Turnaround jumper around the rim. Crawls off. No good. Rebound Jamiron Keller. Cowboys push it. Keller into the front court. Shovels it to Dow. Back to Keller left wing. Keller for three. Good.
Good extra pass from Dow.
It's 63-49 Cincinnati, the closest the Cowboys have been since early in the second half. Cowboys have hurt themselves with 21 turnovers. Day Thomas on the dribble near midcourt. Top of the key to Mitchell. Mitchell defended by Connor Dow. Fires it to the left corner to Reed. Thompson covers him. 7 to shoot. He backs in with a dribble. Spins baseline slide. Turnaround jumper off the glass and in.
Just let it knock you down.
65-49 Cincinnati with 7 minutes to play. Skip pass to Dow, right wing. Connor, one dribble, step back, three-pointer. Good! Connor Dow with a step back three. His third of the day, and it's 65-52 with 6:45 to play. Cincinnati does not call for time. Cowboys were down by as many as 20. It's 13 now with 6:36 on the clock. James on the dribble. Foul line left. Whips it across the floor, right wing to Mitchell. Mitchell has a double-double on the day. He backs in against Dow. Bounce pass to a cutting Thomas. Jumper good. He was wide open.
They haven't stopped that all day.
Now a timeout, Cincinnati. 6:25 to play. Cincinnati leads Oklahoma State 67-52. This is Cowboy basketball from Learfield.
Dr. Alex Detweiler at Ortho Oklahoma and Stillwater Medical is here to help manage and treat your chronic spine pain with a full range of treatments. After a thorough consultation, Dr. Detweiler helps you choose the best approach from surgical and the latest non-surgical options. For information about our nationally recognized orthopedic care or to schedule an appointment, visit orthook.com. Ortho Oklahoma. We've got your back.
Anytime is a good time to have a howling good time at Stone Wolf Casino. Located at exit 37 off the Cimarron Turnpike between Tulsa and Stillwater. Catch a game on the big screen inside the Wolf Sports Grill while you enjoy some great food and cold beverages. Plus, join the Players Club for your chance to win prizes in their weekly promotions. In a hurry? No problem. Grab some pizza at Mazzio's Go. While you are there, fill up your tank at the Travel Plaza. For food, fuel, and fun, stop by the Stone Wolf Casino.
Here at OSU, even in the chill of winter, our drinks bring the heat and a wild streak. Beatbox Party Punch delivers a bold 11.1% ABV with mouth-watering flavors and a resealable cap. Perfect for celebrating courtside or cheering in the stands. Seltzers and light beers, they leave you feeling bloated. Beatbox? It's the low-sugar, high-energy punch that keeps the winter festivities going strong. Bundle up, sip smart, and bring the energy, Cowboys. Please drink responsibly. Must be 21 or older.
Electric vehicles are coming. Are you ready? Learn more at gettoknowev.com. Knowledge is power. 6:25 to play. Second half here in Kansas City. The Cowboys trailing Cincinnati 67-52. Connor Dow has come off the bench for OSU and made 3 threes. He's yet to miss a shot, and he leads the Cowboys in scoring with 9. Arturo Dean, Jamiron Keller, each with 7. Robert Jennings, Bryce Thompson, Chichi Avery, each with 6. Arturo Dean's stat line is a little bit all over the place. He's close to a double-double, kind of close to a triple-double. 7 points, 7 steals, 6 turnovers, 3 assists for Dean. And the Cowboys, after Dow's latest 3, had it within 13, closest they've been in a while. Day Thomas hit a jumper in the lane that led to the timeout, 67-52, again with 6 minutes, 25 seconds remaining. Cowboys cannot afford to waste any more possessions from this point forward. But I think, Dave, that Cincinnati timeout, I think Wes Miller sensing his team's getting a little tired, too.
Oh, I think there's something to that. If you can get this thing inside of 10, even with maybe 3.5 to go, you might have a shot. But the Cowboys have turned the ball over so much that you don't really have a lot of confidence that you can get there, to be honest. I mean, if you want to hope it happens, but they had all those multiple possessions down like 15 where they could have had it down to, goodness, 10, maybe 8, maybe even more, but they just kept turning the ball over.
Now, 10 turnovers in the second half already, 21 for the game for OSU. But they're shooting 55% from the field here in the second half. So if you could just take care of the ball, chances are you're going to be able to score.
Khalil Brantley, right wing, drives it right, attacks the rim, leaning jumper, good! Foul called and counted for Khalil.
That foul on Thomas.
Telling you, John, this thing might get interesting. I know people think I'm crazy. This thing could get interesting. And if I'm wrong, that's the 175th time I've been wrong this year, so just add it to the tab. So Brantley at the line trying to finish off a three-point play. And he does. It's a 12-point game. 67-55. It's a 12-point contest. By the way, the steal number by Dean so far, the most in a Big 12 tournament game since 2006.
1-2-2, three-quarter court trap for the Cowboys.
Thomas splits the defense, right baseline to Mitchell in the front court. Cowboys have cut the 20-point lead down to 12. Here's Thomas in the right corner. He is trapped. He needs help. Trapped by Sumnick and Avery. Whips it all the way across the floor to James. Top of the key to Reed. 7 to shoot. Reed also draws 2 defenders. They're trapping all over. Left baseline to James. He's trapped. And we have a whistle, and traveling is called on James, and Oklahoma State will get the ball.
Skilling's back in for defense here.
See if the Cowboys can get this lead down to 10 or 9.
Well, if you could pop Connor Dow off the screen here, I like his chances for another 3.
Yeah, Dow's 3 for 3 from 3 today. This is Sumnick, right wing. Ball slapped out of his hands by Bandego. It's kicked down the floor, and Thomas has it. Thomas all the way to the rim, layup good.
Boy, that could have been an and one, and Thomas partially lost his shoe. He's coming out of his shoe after that.
It's a 20-second turnover by Oklahoma State. And that matches Oklahoma State's season high. $69-55. You cannot get out of your own way, John.
Oh man, and it's with a 7-footer defending. And I know he's got the length out there, but you're 25 feet from the basket. You can't turn it over there. You're just asking for a layup on the other end. Boy, and Thomas finally gets the shoe on, and now Skilling's kind of an arm around him, and they share a bit of a laugh. Lukosius will come in, and Thomas will go to the bench. See if you can't put the pressure back on him a little bit here, but you've got to score. You cannot turn it over anymore.
How many second half turnovers is that, John?
That's 11. Wow. So you've had 11 in each half so far.
The 22 matches the season high against Texas Tech. Brantley dribbling right side off to the baseline. Top of the key right to Dow. Right baseline to Brantley. Brantley crosses over, drives the baseline. He's in some trouble. Out to Keller in the right corner. 17 to shoot. Keller splits the defense, drives. Bandego blocks his shot. Cincinnati rebounds on the run. Mitchell on the other end, lob to Skillings for the slam. And that might have been your last chance. It just went away there, John. Down 16 with 4:58 to play. Brantley drives it right, gets to the rim, misses the layup, but he was fouled. He'll shoot 2.
Fouls on Skillings.
Just frustrating for everybody.
Yes, sir, it is.
Brantley at the line, 2 shots. Missed the first short. And you've made this run really with Bryce Thompson out. Of course, Usman fouled out after picking up a technical foul earlier in this half, and that occurred at the 13:57 mark. 71-55 Cincinnati, 4:56 to go, and Khalil makes the second.
Dean back in for OSU with those 4 fouls. Brantley will go to the bench, and he'll try more full court pressure.
Brantley has 6 on the day, 6 points. It's 71-56. Day Thomas dribbles to the press. Throws it right corner to Skillings. In the lane to Mitchell. Whips it out to Thomas between the 2 circles. Thomas in a double team. Finds Reed way outside left wing. He finds Thomas top of the circle. 13 to shoot. Whips a backdoor pass to Skillings underneath, and he dunks it in. (73-56). On the other end, Dean is bumped by Thomas and fouled. That is team foul number 5.
And the third on Thomas.
Team foul number 6.
Chichi Avery, top of the key, drives it right, and the ball slapped away, taken by Cincinnati. On the other end, it's Thomas, alley-oop to Skillings for the slam.
3 straight slams for Skillings.
(75-56) Cincinnati. Arturo Dean, defended by the 7-footer Bandego, takes him on the drive, bounce pass to Dow, right corner, 3-point shot, good. Connor Dow has 12 points. That's his career high. 75-59 with 3:45 to play.
He is the only Cowboy in double figures.
Wow. Day Thomas on the dribble. Right wing. Shot clock down to 6. Whips it across the floor, left wing to Skillings. 3-point jumper. Missed. Rebound slammed in by Mitchell.
No one there.
On the other end, Chichi Avery. 77-59. Now Newman stripped the ball stripped away from him. Fast break for Cincinnati, and another slam by Skillings on an alley-oop. 79-59 with 3 minutes to go. Timeout, Oklahoma State. 2:56 to play. Cincinnati leads Oklahoma State 79-59. This is Cowboy basketball from Learfield.
Do you have someone who deserves to be honored for serving the community, country, and love for Oklahoma State and the Cowboys? Bob Moore Buick GMC and Bob Moore Kia are proud to present Hometown Heroes, honoring service members, teachers, doctors, and other deserving community members for their hard work. To learn more and nominate your hometown hero for their chance to be recognized at an OSU athletics event, visit okstate.com/Bob Moore today. Go Pokes.
At Brahms, we offer more than just burgers, shakes, and fries. We have an entire fresh market for your everyday grocery needs, from farm fresh milk to meats, freshly baked breads, and produce. We also carry a wide variety of our premium ice cream, frozen yogurt, and sherbet. And with Brahms delivery trucks running 7 days a week, our items are always fresh. Stop by your neighborhood Brahms Fresh Market for an incredibly fast, incredibly convenient grocery shopping experience so you can spend more time on things that matter most.
1890 Original is the go-to game day beverage for Cowboys everywhere. Brewed by Cowboys for Cowboys in Stillwater, the blonde ale is smooth, crisp, and refreshing. Named for the year OSU was founded, 1890 Original is available at OSU sporting events, the Iron Monk Tap Room, and statewide on draft and at your favorite stores. Make 1890 Original a part of your game day tradition. Keep it classy, Cowboys. Enjoy responsibly. Iron Monk Brewing Company, official craft beer of Oklahoma State Athletics.
Live your greatest hits at Hard Rock Hotel and Casino Tulsa, voted Tulsa's best, proud sponsor of OSU Athletics. Cincinnati's last 5 baskets have been dunks. The Bearcats have made 8 of their last 9 from the field. And they have built the lead back up to 20. It's 79-59. Cincinnati over OSU with 2 minutes 56 seconds remaining here in the second half in this first round game of the Big 12 tournament in Kansas City. Connor Dow leads the Cowboys with 12 points, 4 of 4 from three-point range. He's the only Cowboy in double figures. Arturo Dean, Jamiron Keller, each with 7. And then Khalil Brantley, Chi-Chi Avery, Bryce Thompson, Robert Jennings, each with 6. 24 turnovers, a season high for OSU. That's been part of the problem. 16 offensive rebounds for Cincinnati and 16 second chance points. That's been another part of the problem. Cincinnati outscoring the Cowboys 44-20 in the paint. Cowboys have shot it well this half when they haven't turned it over. 57% from the field and 5 of 8 from three-point range. That's 4 of those makes, of course, by Dow.
Doing some research very quickly on some of the numbers from today. In a rough offensive day for Oklahoma State. Tied for the second most turnovers in a game in at least the last 7 years. Oklahoma State with the ball, trailing 79-59. Jamiron Keller way outside right wing. Dribbles to the top of the key, drives it right, gets to the rim, and his jumper is off the glass and in over Mitchell.
That was a tough finish.
79-61 Cincinnati. Cincinnati handles the pressure. Right corner, Griffith open for 3. Rimmed out, no good. Rebound, Chi-Chi Avery. Cowboys counter quickly. Avery for 3 right wing. Hit the backboard, missed the rim. Offensive rebound to Newman. He throws it up, misses, but is fouled. He'll shoot 2 with 2:13 to play. And Cincinnati up 79-61.
Griffith's second.
Tennessee Horned Frogs hit postseason as the number 9 seed in the Big 12 tournament and face the 16th seed Colorado Buffalo in the first round of the Big 12 tournament here in Kansas City. Good afternoon and welcome into the T-Mobile Center.
2 free throws for Brandon Newman. And he makes the first.
Bryce Thompson, Andrea Vukovic onto the floor.
79-62 with 2:13 to play. Cincinnati up by 17. And the second rims out, no good. Rebound to Skillings of Cincinnati. 2:08 to play. Cincinnati with the ball up 79-62 with Bearcats on offense now. They've led basically the entire way. Reed, left baseline, backs in, spins on Dow, turnaround jumper off the glass and in.
Well,
big
tough.
Day for Reed, a career high of 19.
Yeah, that's tough though.
81-62 on the other end. Brantley dribbles to the left block, left corner to Connor Dow. Back out to Brantley. Khalil turns the corner, dribbles off left baseline, left wing Dow. Dow for three. Air ball. Fell down on the play. Cincinnati rebounds. On the other end, Day Thomas for three left corner, and he scores. And it's 84-62 Cincinnati.
Kirk Cole in. Bryce Thompson comes off the floor for the final time as a Cowboy.
Yeah, I've gone back and researched it, John. Tied for the second most turnovers in a game since November of 2010. So this is highly unusual. And it's been one of the big stories in a game, unfortunately. I believe 13 of those turnovers in the second half. 84-62 Cincinnati. Brantley, right side jumper is good. Foul called. Count the basket for Khalil.
Fouls on James, I believe.
The Cowboys just bad passes, weren't strong with the ball.
No, that was as much as anything, Dave. Just not being strong with the basketball. Cincinnati's active hands.
Brantley missed the free throw. Bearcats gave you some opportunities at about the 6-minute mark, 7-minute mark to get back into the game. Cincinnati loses the ball out of bounds on the near side, and the Cowboys will have it. Cowboys got the lead down to 12, but frankly could have cut it even more. But the turnovers piled up in that sequence, and that probably ended any chance of a rally. Dylan Mitchell leaves. He had a terrific game. 18 points, 15 rebounds, a career high in rebounds for the former McDonald's All-American. Here's Brantley on the dribble foul line right. Lob underneath to Vukovic. Millie pulls it down, misses from point-blank range. Got his own rebound, goes up again, couldn't finish. Offensive rebound Newman, and he throws it behind his head and banks it off the glass and in. 51 seconds left. It's 84-66 Cincinnati. James on the dribble for the Bearcats, defended by Newman. To Griffith, top of the key left. Drives on Cole, spins to the rim, lays it off the glass and in, and a foul called. Count it for Griffith. Now today, Cincinnati looks like an NCAA tournament team. The previous two games, they did not.
Interesting how much more they might have to do this week to really get consideration. It's kind of all over the map, depending on who you talk to.
It really is. It's, let's pull up their numbers really quick. I believe only 2 quad 1 wins, if I remember correctly, for Cincinnati. And I don't believe any of those have come against teams in the top 30 of the net, but I want to double check that before I say that for certain. Here's Griffith at the line, and he makes a free throw. 87-66 Cincinnati. Bearcats entered today 50th in the net, which puts you in a precarious position. They were 1-11 against quadrant 1 coming in. So some of those wins have been relocated, if you will. We have a foul on the Bearcats. Their only quad 1 victory was at home against number 26 BYU, so I stand corrected. Outside of that, there's just not a lot to hang their hat on. But when you get down into that part of the bracket, most teams don't have a lot to hang their hat on. That's why they're on the bubble. As Cole makes a free throw. So, boy, the committee's got some tough choices. These unbalanced schedules, holy cow. It's crazy. Cole misses a second rebound. Newman, and he's fouled underneath.
Good hustle by Brandon.
And then you've got these weird teams, John, like Nebraska, with 5 Q1 wins that absolutely stumbled down the stretch, didn't even qualify for their conference tournament, yet they have more quadrant 1 wins than anybody else on the bubble, maybe by far. But looks like they're not going anywhere. Very, very strange. Oklahoma in their situation. Chad Weiberg in his first year on the committee. Welcome to the Gentlemen's Club. It's going to be an interesting week in Indianapolis, folks. But we know Chad will do great. Here's Newman at the line, and he misses the first. Remains an 87-67 Cincinnati lead, so I say all that under the premise that Cincinnati, I mean, who knows? I mean, there could be some teams bouncing right back into consideration this week because of the strange nature of the bubble this season. Second free throw is good. It's 87-68. And Cincinnati will just dribble out the clock. And it's a very impressive performance by the Bearcats here today to pick up their 18th victory, and the Cowboys season will come to a close. The Coasters will dribble out the clock, and the game will come to an end. Cincinnati dominates from start to finish, and the Bearcats end Oklahoma State's season with an 87-68 victory here in Kansas City. Cincinnati improves to 18-14. They'll face Iowa State tomorrow, and the Cowboys season comes to a finish with a record of 15 wins and 17 losses. 87-68 the final.
Credit Cincinnati for coming out motivated and very aggressive, defending the Cowboys, making it very difficult on OSU to get into any sort of rhythm offensively, and also turning the Cowboys over. Just not the effort you really expected from OSU, but Cincinnati had a lot to do with it.
Cowboys 24 turnovers, a season high, and tied for the second most by an Oklahoma State team in a game in the last 14 seasons. So that tells you how unusual that was. But unfortunately, it led to the Cowboys' demise and the end of their season as Cincinnati defeats Oklahoma State 87-68. Post-game coming up from here in Kansas City. This is Cowboy basketball from Learfield.
When the game goes into overtime, but the game goes into overtime. The choice to enjoy is easy. Bud Light. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch, Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
The Stereo Wizards at Audio Midwest have been your go-to audio advisor since 1979. Come see the best brands like Sony, Kenwood, Alpine, LG, Samsung, Denon, and Kicker. Come see AKTV, Alexa control devices, Dolby Atmos Surround, big screen car radios, high-res audio, and phone-controlled remote start. All at the lowest prices in Oklahoma. Let us help give you the knowledge to buy and use your favorite gadgets with ease. With 2 locations in Stillwater and Edmond to serve you. Remember, with Audio Midwest, you can always expect a little magic.
Stillwater, Oklahoma, home of the National Wrestling Hall of Fame, Gallagher-Iba Arena, Duck Street, where the legends of home runs belong, the world-famous Elm Street, Friday night lights at Pioneer Stadium, and football Saturdays on campus. We know Stillwater. We live here. Our families live here, and we are here for you. Charlie's Discount Drug, 8th and Walnut, Stillwater.
Charlie's Discount Drug, where we know our customers by name.
Chris's University Spirit on Campus Corner at Stillwater, Oklahoma is proud to be your one-stop Cowboy shop since 1986 and proud sponsor of Cowboy and Cowgirl basketball. We specialize in custom-printed OSU apparel and merchandise and pride ourselves in giving our Cowboy fans the best game day shopping experience in the state. So whether it be a new orange hoodie or a new hat, we have all the gear to get you game day ready. Come see us at 3rd and Knobloch on historic Campus Corner and be sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Remember, you can shop 24/7 at chrisuniversityspirit.com, and thanks to all of our loyal and true customers.
If you're working on saving money in a bank account, but the little voice in your head says, what's the point? It hardly pays any interest. Listen to that voice, because it's right. You can do better, a lot better, by moving your money to Communication Federal Credit Union. CFCU offers high-yield deposit and high-yield checking options that are flexible, liquid, local, and secure, and will make your money grow even faster. It's worth it to save when you earn more. Move your money to Communication Federal Credit Union, federally insured by NCAA.
Derringers. You know the name, but did you know we've been serving businesses nationwide for over 60 years? If your business or company orders promotional products, awards, banners, shirts, or business cards, then you need to call us. With Derringer's highest priority being customer service and creative branding, we're the only option when it comes to ordering something with your logo on it. Give the Derringers team a call today to take your branding to the next level. Bam!
Cowboy basketball has been brought to you by Chris's University Spirit, your one-stop cowboy shop for all your cowboy and cowgirl gear. Mercy, your life is our life's work. MidFirst Bank, home of the OSU Visa debit card and credit card. MidFirst Bank, true to you. Member FDIC. And by Starry Lemon Lime Soda. Starry hits different. Proud partner of the Oklahoma State Cowboys. Welcome to the Cowboy Postgame Show on the Cowboys Sports Network from Learfield.
Cincinnati defeats Oklahoma State 89-68 now, or 87-68 rather, beg your pardon. We were just told something that is in contrast to what we had been told, well, a couple of times, but these things with the new postseason tournaments, these things evolve, and it's a lot different than what it's been in the past with the new college basketball crown that Fox is running in Las Vegas. That's an all Las Vegas event. Oklahoma State will not play in that, but we've been told by members of the administration that there is a possibility the Cowboys could play in the NIT. Of course, that is all totally different than what it used to be. So we will see how that plays out. Oklahoma State, number 92 in the net, and the top two teams, I know this, that don't make the NCAA tournament from the Big 12 as far as the NCAA net is concerned are obligated to go to the college basketball crown event. And in looking at some of the new NIT regulations, the ACC and the SEC will now get 2 automatic bids to the NIT. So we can tell you that with certainty. Additionally, the team not selected for the NCAA tournament from the top 12 conferences receive an exempt bid. And so I'm not sure how that'll work out. I think the Big 12 team is obligated to go to the Fox event first, so that would drop down to a Big 12 team being the third best team from the conference, and I don't think Oklahoma State would even qualify for that. But the thing is, teams do not have to accept an NIT bid. So as I mentioned, there'll be representation from at least 14 conferences, including 2 automatic bids from the ACC and the SEC, and then an automatic bid for each of the top teams not selected for the NCAA tournament from the top 12 conferences. Then there are 16 other at-large bids up for grabs, which could go to mid-majors, although they could select Oklahoma State or any other power conference team for those bids. So all of this is changing. So I guess my message to you would be just sort of stay tuned and pay attention. And this has even changed information-wise to us since a day ago. So it's just the NIT and the college basketball crown, all of these things are